Damn, there's just so many right-wing people that the leftists are trying to throw into jail because they can't win fucking fairly. Oh, well, this is demonetised. But anyway, Le Pen calls embezzlement conviction a witch hunt. France's far-right National Rally leader Marine Le Pen has called a court ruling that bans her from running for office a witch hunt. I won't give up, she told thousands of flag-waving supporters at Place Vauban, close to the Eiffel Tower in Paris, on Sunday. On Monday, she was found guilty of helping to embezzle €2.9 million of EU funds between 2004 and 2016 for use by her party. Le Pen has been banned for running for 5 years and is appealing the ruling. There was a chance that she could have won at the next election. There was genuinely a chance that she could have won. Pardon. At the rally on Sunday, she claimed it was a political decision, adding, "We are not asking to be above the law, but not to be below the law." Jordan Bardella, RN's president, told the rally on Sunday that the court ruling was a direct attack on democracy and a wound to millions of patriotic French people. I'm not long after recording the video about Jair Bolsonaro. They were trying to get him put in prison as well. They're still trying to get him put in prison. They tried to do it to Trump. Basically, leftists have seen that the pendulum is swinging back. It is swinging back hard. Even in Germany, you've got them trying to just outright ban the AfD. Leftists are seeing that the pendulum is swinging back and they are absolutely terrified. So, what they are trying to do is essentially make any opposition to them illegal. If they don't have anything on you, they will find something. They'll find something to try and ban you from running, right? Which means that these countries are no longer democracies, but controlled democracies, much in the same way that North Korea is a controlled democracy, right? So they're now on the same level. So everyone's like, yeah, democracy. You don't have democracy. You're not allowed to vote for who you want to vote for. The state gets to decide that for you. If there's someone that you like and they don't like them, they'll just come in and ban them from running. They'll just find some trumped up charges. Oh, we can see here that you didn't file a tax return in 1993. I know what I mean? They'll find something. They'll find something to ban that person from running. It's an absolute joke. He said that he did not want to discredit all judges, but claimed that the decision against Le Pen was aimed at eliminating her from the presidential race in 2027. In reply, Gabriel Attal, the head of President Emmanuel Macron's centrist Renaissance Party, centrist, responded by saying, "You steal, you pay." Did a politician say that? You steal, you pay? Fine, lock up the entire fucking parliament then. You're all living off stolen fucking money. Taxes. That if we don't pay you, you'll come in and fucking drag us away by force. So you'll seize the money out of our account, you'll seize our property, and you'll throw us in prison for your trouble. Lock yourselves up then. Attal also denounced unprecedented interference in France's affairs, pointing to support for Le Pen from several right-wing leaders, including Italian leader Giorgia Meloni and Hungary's Viktor Orban. In France's affair, don't you all like link up together in Europe and help each other with all your stupid little funds and fucking NGOs and all that shit? Shut up. You do the exact same shit. Holy fuck, man. US President Donald Trump called her conviction a very big deal. On Sunday, Le Pen appeared via video link at a Congress of Italy's right-wing Lega party and compared her situation to US civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, you'll probably get murdered by the FBI as well. Our fight will be like yours. A peaceful fight, a democratic fight, she said. We will take inspiration from Martin Luther King Jr., who defended civil rights. Well, today it is the civil rights of the French that are being called into question. A poll by BFM TV after Monday's ruling showed that 57% of people in France believe that justice was served in the Le Pen case without bias. It was not without bias. But then again, they are French. The Paris Court of Appeal said on Tuesday it should be able to provide a decision on the case by the summer of 2026, several months before the 2027 presidential election. How about that? Le Pen was gearing up for the run for presidency for a fourth time and had a good chance of winning. On top of the 5-year ban on running for public office, she was also handed a €100,000 fine and 4-year prison sentence, of which 2 years will be suspended, so she's also going to do 2 years in prison. This will not apply until the appeals process is exhausted, which could take several years. RN spokesperson Laurent Jacobelli says that although the party would fight to have Le Pen as a candidate, its 29-year-old president Bardella was the most naturally legitimate alternative. Bardella has steered clear of being drawn into the discussion at this stage, refusing to say whether he was National Rally's plan B and saying after the ruling that the French should be outraged by the sentence. However, a poll published a day before Le Pen was sentenced showed that around 60% of RN voters would back Bardella over Le Pen at the presidential election if he were to run. Macron is not entitled to stand for another term at the next presidential election. Thank fuck. But yeah, again, this has just left us realising that they can't win fairly, so they have to use state power, which seems to be the root of all evil, doesn't it? They have to use state power to force their ideology upon you.